2, 3.
It's the Friday Sessions with Emma and Dom.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Sessions, fortnightly music feature from Cornerstone. My name is Dom, and I'm one of your hosts for this evening, and I'm joined by my colleague Emma, who is up in that corner there. Say hi, Emma.
Hi, Emma. Oh, no.
It's all right. I've just realised I've left myself in darkness, so I'm just going to fix that. There we go. So that's all sorted out. And you should be able to see me much better now. How are we doing?
Now I can see you, Dom, though. I'm not really sure that was a good idea. But moving on. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome along. Or welcome if you're watching us on catch-up, but we're much funnier live. We really are live. If you want to comment today, we think that's a really great thing. Just to let you know that the spirit of this whole event, as with our open mics that this has sprung from, it's about friendly and fun kind of atmosphere with people being able to introduce their own new music out into public. You know, a bit nervous. So we'd appreciate it if you could obviously keep your comments polite, nice, no naughties, okay? So later on in the show we have a great band called Waterfall. I'm lucky in that I have seen them perform before, and I think they're great, and Dom hasn't because he was probably on holiday or something.
I mean, yeah, I was having a rare day off from open mic, so unfortunately I missed them. So I'm very much looking forward to hearing from them later on. Emma is apparently quite taken with them, so yeah, high hopes indeed.
And Richard's classic album that he's going to be talking about later, I won't tell you what it is, but I have heard a rumour, little clue. Now, our first act this evening, unfortunately, the technology beat them, unfortunately. Lots of things went wrong, so they weren't able to supply their track. But luckily for me, that means finally, Maraca solo!
Emma. Sorry, I think I forgot to tell you. Our scheduled act couldn't make it today, but we did manage to get hold of a replacement. His name is Richard Marshall, and he is a man with a guitar. If you like your big riffs, if you're into like your Bon Jovi, your Bruce Springsteen, even a bit of the darkness, I think you're going to love this next track. We've got some really soaring guitar riffs there. So unfortunately, no Maraca solo will be required on this occasion. I'm sure you're very sad to hear. But anyway, moving straight on, here is our first performer today. This is Richard Marshall with Let's Get Out of Here.
Hey everybody, my name is Richard Marshall, and before I play my song, just want to let you know that if you like what you hear right now, then check out my Facebook where I do a live stream gig every Saturday. I take requests, I do covers, I do mashups, I do all sorts really, so if you like what you hear, then check it out. Anyway, this is my song, Let's Get Out of Here.
You've given up the fight. Is it living or is it just life? Find yourself in a dead end somehow. You used to have a plan, where is it now? All All of your life you've been waiting for something, an angel to take you away. Well, nobody's coming, there'll be no tomorrow unless you take control of today. Let's get out of here, run away, like my hand tonight, and we're on the way. Don't need anything, we've got time, because one day you might wish you'd change your mind. Always think about what people say. Feel you have to live a certain way. Who cares what they think or what they know? Don't be afraid, it's time to let go. All of your life you've been waiting for something, an angel to take you away. Well, nobody's coming, there'll be no tomorrow unless you take control of today. Let's get out of here, run away, take my hand tonight, and we're on the way. Don't need anything, we've got time, because one day you might wish you'd change your mind. One day you might wish you'd change your mind. Regret's a painful way to go, so free yourself and the rest will follow.
Thank you very much for having me, Cornerstone. I'll see you soon.
Let's get out of here, run away, take my hand tonight, and we're on the way. Don't need anything, we've got time, because one day you might wish you'd change your mind.
Thank you, Dom and Emma, for a fantastic episode so far of the Friday sessions. Right, 2 weeks ago, we covered Queen, Night of the Opera, for the classic album. This week, it's all about Fleetwood Mac Rumors.
5.
Okay, here it is, Fleetwood Mac Rumors for fact number 5. There were 5 of them, another Fab 5. Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, Christine McVie, Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. It was about the 10th lineup they had before they got to that lineup of 5 for Fleetwood Mac Rumors.
4.
It was released on February the 4th, 1977. Why do I mention that? It was the height of punk. 1977, when people were pogoing and spitting and listening to the Sex Pistols, this soft rock album by Fleetwood Mac came out and went on to become the 11th biggest selling album in the world ever. Interesting to note, in 1977, the best-selling single in the charts was by David Soul, The Height of Punk.
3.
They do say tragedy and despair can sometimes create some of the best songs or albums over the years, and this album is no different, Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Before and during the recording of the album, the members of the band there were affairs, things going on, split ups, drug abuse, all sorts going on. In fact, they used to go into the recording studio and party hard, basically, all night long. And about 5 o'clock in the morning, they might get round to recording something. But it has created a fantastic album.
2.
A question that has been asked many times over the years about this album cover is, why does Mick Fleetwood have 2 balls hanging from his belt? I can tell you now, after some deep investigations, I have found out. He has 2 balls hanging from his belt because he pinched them from toilet chains in a club where Fleetwood Mac performed once. It became a look that he carried on throughout the years, every time they performed.
1.
And finally, fact number 1. It was their first #1 album. After 10 albums, by the time they released this album, they were crying out for huge success, and that is what they got. By 1980, they'd sold 10 million, and in 2019, it was 3 times platinum. A true classic album. But more importantly, just put it on. Put it on the record player, listen to it from beginning to end. That was Fleetwood Mac Rumors, and now back to Dom and Emma in their studios.
And welcome back there, folks. Hopefully you can all hear us now. Sorry, we had a bit of a technical wobble there for a moment, which is the joys of doing these things live, as I'm sure some of you are well aware. So apologies that none of you could hear us in that last segment, but we hope that we are back now. So yeah, Emma, I know you're quite keen to kind of retread some of the things that you said last time, so take it away.
Because obviously people only tune in to listen to me, I thought I'd better, recap a little. And Dom, next time I tell you not to feed that creature before midnight or get it wet, you will know better than to turn it into a gremlin. Bit of a dated joke. Whoops, sorry. But I was going to say that the lovely Richard Marshall saved us by stepping in and appropriately dressed a bit like an action hero, which I think is very good. I just felt swept away by that. I felt like he was going to come and sweep me off my feet. I loved it. In the background, when you can hear us, there is probably music playing underneath. Is there music playing underneath?
There is. Don't worry, Emma.
And that's our friends at and who we hope will join us on the show more fully in the future, but we just really enjoyed the kind of feeling of their music, so we thought we should share it with you, not just keep it to ourselves and be selfish. So we hope you're enjoying that. If you want to get in touch with them, get in touch with us, because we can't at the moment find a good way for you to contact them directly, but I can obviously talk to the band directly about anything they want me to tell you for next time. then that brings us to the classic album. What was your favourite fact in the classic album?
So my favourite fact, and I'm glad you asked that because I was about to bring us back to this anyway, that second to last fact about Mick Fleetwood nicking some toilet things and wearing them on his belt. And it did make me think, if I go to my local pub and I nick stuff out of the toilet and hang it from my belt, does that make me a rock star as well?
I think it works the other way round. I think if you're a rock star, you get away with it. But I don't think, yeah.
Okay. So what you're saying is I'm more likely to just get arrested than become famous. All right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Do you know what my favourite song off that album is?
I don't know. Tell me, enlighten me, Emma. What's your favourite song on Rumours?
You know that one about Tamara? Don't Stop Thinking About Tamara?
I think you might have misheard this, Emma. I mean, given Fleetwood Mac's reputation, there may well have been a Tamara involved at some time, but no, it's Tomorrow, not Tamara. Sadly, I think you misheard that one.
Oh well, you can go your own way.
And this is what I have to put up with every day at Cornerstone, folks. But moving swiftly on, you've heard enough of us waffling, so let's get you on to some more music. So coming up next and finishing off the Friday sessions today, we've got a family band by the name of Waterfall, who are going to play a few songs for us. And Emma, I've never seen these guys perform, but I gather you have, and I gather that you're quite taken with them as well.
Yeah, normally they are a duo, but in lockdown with their teenage sons, they have roped them in, and luckily their teenage sons are very good musicians. But I do think it's possibly fortuitous that they've chosen to do it this way, because I know they're part of Make Music Abingdon, and if they'd invited the whole of Abingdon to socially distantly join them, that might have taken up quite a lot of time and room.
Would have been very impressive if they managed it, though. I have to say that.
That's true. They're I just really like the way their music makes me feel. So see what you think.
Awesome. Well, anyway, without further ado, here is our headline act for this evening, a group known as Waterfall, with 3 of their own original songs. We hope you enjoy.
Hi there, we are Waterfall. We'll be playing 3 songs of our own for you today. The first song we're going to play is called The Flowery Banks of Cree. It's from our little EP called Burks of Burns, where we took an old Burns poems and put some new music to it. And Waterfall is quite lucky this lockdown time, because we've been joined by our 2 sons, Jakob on mandolin today and Simon on ukulele. Later on he'll be playing drums and Jakob will be playing bass. So here it is, Flowery Banks of Cree. Told the hour flowery banks of Cree. So that was our folkier side from our newest EP called Bergs of Burns. The next two songs we'll play for you are from our debut album called Sharp Flats. It's songs about 11 people or people in 11 flats. And the two we're going to play are in a way linked together because they are about a young man who's obsessed with a single mum living downstairs. And the last song is about the single mum wanting to go out and party. So this first song is called Falling Through the Floor. Through the floor. Don't try it at home. And finally, the last song, as I said, was the one that goes with this one. So it's called Romance, and it's about the single mum working all week, decently dressed, but on Saturdays she's ready to party.
Oh yeah.
Romance.
Working all week in sensible shoes, decently dressed with a skirt and better knees. Saturday night, that's when she's free, showing some leg and wearing high heels. But she's ready to dance, ready for some romance. All you need is to ask her for a slow dance. Come on now, it's your chance. But she's ready to dance, ready for It's your chance. Romance. Remember to ask him for a slow dance.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we were Waterfall. It's been a pleasure to play these 3 songs of ours for you. Take care.
And welcome back there, folks. Thank you very much, Waterfall. That was a lovely way to finish off the Friday sessions today. And apologies once again for the slight technical difficulties we had earlier on in the show. Clearly, in fact, a matter of me pressing the wrong button. It happens from time to time. Perils of live entertainment. Anyway, that is not what you want to hear about. So, Emma, what I believe you have something to say about Waterfall there.
Doesn't that just start your weekend off? Don't you want to be dancing in your kitchen? Well, I know that your kitchen's very close to you, and so is mine, because we literally are in our homes. But I wanted to also make you excited for the next show, because on the next show we have a musician who's been inspired to do more of his music by his nephew during lockdown. And we have the artist whose current album is the one I've been listening to a lot during lockdown. And as the measures slowly start to ease, I'm still in that lockdown vibe. But that's all I'm telling you about that. If you think I could be performing here, I'm amazing, show us. Brilliant, please do get in touch. So the email address is at the bottom of that slide below me. And his cornerstoneopenmic at southoxon.gov.uk. And I have one present to respond to all the lovely love-based songs we've had today, and as an apology from the Gremlins, which is the... you...
I mean, I like it. It throws the white balance off, so maybe don't keep it there too long. But yes, anyway, thank you for joining us this evening, folks. It's been a cracking little evening of music. You've heard from Waterfall, you've heard from Richard Marshall, and you've heard from Richard Strange telling us all about Fleetwood Mac's Rumours. And as always, if you want further information about any of the acts that we featured today, there are links to all their various social media accounts in the description below us. And as Emma says, if you feel like getting involved, don't forget to drop us an email on that email to my left. But anyway, this is the end of the show. Thank you all very much for watching. My name's Dom, and we've had Emma at the top as well. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time for the next episode of the Friday sessions. Good night. Stay safe.
1, 2, 3.
It's the Friday sessions with Emma and Dom.